Good morning, children. Today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter number 5, Understanding Elementary Shapes. The objective of this chapter is to make you aware about the measurement of line segments and angles, means how you can use different ways to measure a line segment, identify different types of angles, acute, obtuse, right, straight, reflex, complete and zero angle. You will be come to know about the classification of triangles on the basis of sides as well as angles. You'll be able to identify different types of quadrilaterals, that is trapezium, parallelogram, rectangle, square and rhombus. Last chapter you have learnt about ray, line and line segment. In this chapter, as you know that ray has one endpoint and line has no endpoint, so we can't find the length of the line or a ray. So but in a line segment you have two endpoints, okay? So that means you are able to find its length. So now today we will study about different methods to find the length of a line segment. So one of the method is comparison by observation. Two line segments lying in the same plane can be compared by just looking at the segments, which is longer. See, this is a line segment and this is a line segment. It is very clear. This line segment is smaller and this line segment is longer. So we can say that AB is longer than CD. But this kind of comparison is not always possible, as our eyes can't catch the minute difference in the lengths of the segments. क्योंकि हर बार हमारी आँखें हमें एग्जैक्ट मेजरमेंट की बहुत ही माइनर सा डिफरेंस हमारी आईज कैच नहीं कर पाएंगी, ठीक है? तो सेकेंड मेथड हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं कंपैरिजन बाय ट्रेसिंग. इस मेथड में आप क्या करते हैं? वी ट्रेस वन ऑफ द टू लाइन सेगमेंट्स, से CD ऑन अ ट्रेसिंग पेपर. CD हमने क्या किया, इस लाइन सेगमेंट के ऊपर ट्रेस पेपर को रखा और इसका ट्रेसिंग कर लिया. और फिर हमने इस ट्रेस पेपर को AB लाइन सेगमेंट के ऊपर रखा. D लाइज बिटवीन A एंड B. सो दस AB लाइन सेगमेंट लॉन्गर है CD से. और यहाँ पर अगर कोइंसाइड हो गया है तो AB इज इक्वल्स टू CD है. ओके, सो इन दिस केस D lies between A and B, so AB is longer than CD. Here the lines are coinciding. D coincides with B, so AB is equals to CD. And where the D lies beyond B, that means CD is longer than AB. Now third method to compare is using divider. Divider is one of the instrument you'll get in your geometry box. It has two ends having needle on its ends. The needles can be adjusted at a required distance. Okay. So for comparing the length of two line segments, we may use divider. अब इसको कैसे करते हैं बेटा? आपने क्या किया, ये दो लाइंस हैं AB और CD. आपने क्या किया, CD के ऊपर डिवाइडर को रखा. डिवाइडर से इस लाइन सेगमेंट को मेजर किया. फिर जितना ओपन हुआ डिवाइडर, आपने उस डिवाइडर को यहाँ पर रखा AB लाइन सेगमेंट के ऊपर. तो इससे हमें ये यहाँ पर स्टार्ट हुआ, निडल से रखा आपने और यहाँ पर एंड हो गया. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, CD लाइन सेगमेंट इज स्मॉलर देन AB. ओके, सो दिस इज द अदर वे टू कंपेयर द लाइन सेगमेंट्स कि कौन सा छोटा है कौन सा बड़ा. इससे देखकर ये पता चला कि CD इज स्मॉलर देन A. नाउ द फोर्थ वे टू कंपेयर लाइन सेगमेंट इज मेजरमेंट बाय यूजिंग अ रूलर. अब रूलर को प्लेस करना और उससे मेजर करना, दैट इज we can measure the actual length of a line segment with the help of ruler. So what you will do for measuring the actual length of a line segment AB with the help of ruler, we place one of the edges along the line segment AB in such a way that mark 0 of the scale coincides with point A. Means जो स्केल का 0 है वो A पॉइंट से स्टार्ट होना चाहिए. एंड सम अदर मार्क्स से 4 coincides with point B of the line segment AB. तो हम इससे क्या कर सकते हैं, AB की लेंथ को आराम से मेजर कर सकते हैं, दैट इट इज़ 4 सेंटीमीटर. So with the help of ruler we'll be able to find out the actual length of the line segment. Now if you are going to measure the line segment with the help of ruler, to get correct measure, the eye should be correctly positioned just vertically above the mark, otherwise errors can happen due to angular viewing. अगर आप गलत एंगल पर आइज़ गलत एंगल से देखते हैं अपनी आइज़ से द लेंथ ऑफ योर लाइन सेगमेंट, तो आपको करेक्ट मेजर नहीं मिलेगा. आपको अपनी आइज़ को बिल्कुल वर्टिकली अबव रखना है स्केल के टू गेट द एग्जैक्ट मेजरमेंट ऑफ द लाइन सेगमेंट. नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट एक्सरसाइज 5.1. द क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 इज what is the disadvantage in comparing line segments by mere observation? The question number 1 is what is the disadvantage in comparing line segments by mere observation? तो अगर आप सिर्फ ऑब्जर्वेशन से लाइन सेगमेंट को कंपेयर करना चाहते हैं तो क्या डिसएडवांटेज हो सकते हैं, क्या नुकसान हो सकते हैं आपको? चांसेस ऑफ एरर्स ड्यू टू इम्प्रॉपर व्यूइंग आर मोर. तो आपके एरर के चांसेस ज़्यादा हो सकते हैं बिकॉज हमारी आइज़ कई बार माइन्यूट डिफरेंस को कैच नहीं कर पाती हैं. वाई इज़ इट बेटर टू यूज़ अ डिवाइडर देन अ रूलर वाइल मेजरिंग द लेंथ ऑफ अ लाइन सेगमेंट? Because with the help of divider we are able to do accurate measurement. So that is why the use of divisor is better than the ruler. Draw any line segment, say AB. Take any point C lying in between A and B. Measure the lengths of AB, BC and AC. अब आपको क्या बताना है? Is AB is equals to AC plus CB? Let's see how to do. First you will draw a line segment AB of the length of your choice. Okay. Mark a point C somewhere in between the points A and B. What you have to do, as he is saying, measure the lengths of AB. First of all you have to measure the length of AB, then BC and then AC. Okay, here AB is coming 7.7. BC I have measured, it's 3.7 and AC it's 4 centimeter. Now question is AB is equals to AC plus CB? Let's see. Left hand side is AB. AB I have got 7.7, right? Now what is AC plus CB? Right hand side is AC plus CB. We have to see कि left hand side is equals to right hand side or not. For that we'll add the measurements of line segment AC and CB. What is AC? 4 and CB is 3.7. When you add them up, you'll get 7.7. So that means the length of AB is equals to the length of sum of these two line segments. Next question. If A, B and C are 3 points on a line such that AB is 5, BC is 3, AC is 8, which one of them lies between the other two? Let's draw again a line. I have drawn the big line first. That is AB. AC. AC is 8 centimeter. Now I have marked a point C. Okay. So AC is 8. I have marked a point B somewhere. AB is 5. So I have kept my scale over here. 0 point of the scale over A. And kept the scale along this line and mark a point B by measuring AB as 5 centimeter. Then BC. BC is obviously AC is 8, AB is 5. So 8 minus 5, what is left? 3. So which point lies in between A and which point lies between the other two? So here answer is B lies between A and C. Verify whether D is the midpoint of AG or not. We have to find out, as the scale is given in the books, you have to find out the distance of AD and DG. If AD is equals to DG, that is 3 units, both are equal, that means D is the midpoint of AG. Because what is the purpose of midpoint? It divides the line segments in two equal parts. Here the two parts AD and DG are equal as both are 3 units. So D is the midpoint of AG. Question number 6. If B is the midpoint of AC and C is the midpoint of BD, where A, B, C, D lie on a straight line, say that AB is equals to CD. Now B is the midpoint of AC. That means उसने AC line segments को दो बराबर हिस्सों में बांटा. AB is equals to BC. This is first equation. Now C is the midpoint of BD. That means C has divided BD into two equal line segments, that is BC and CD. BC is equals to CD. Now here AB is equals to BC and here BC is equals to CD. That means AB is equals to CD. So from 1 and 2, what will get ki AB is equals to CD. Now in question number 7, you have to draw 5 triangles and measure their sides. Check in each case if the sum of the length of any two sides is always less than the third side. So let us check. So this is a triangle I have drawn. I have given the name to the sides of the 3 sides of the triangle like S1, S2 and S3. S1 is 5, S2 is 3 and S3 is 6 centimeter. Now first of all I am going to sum the two sides S1 and S2. Here I have got 8. S1, the sum of S1, side 1 and side 2 is 8 centimeter. So I have compared the sum of these two sides with the third side, which is 6, but it is greater than the third side. The sum of two sides is greater than the third side. Then I have do the sum of side 2 and side 3. S2 plus S3. S2 is 3 and S3 is 6. So the sum of side 2 and side 3 is 9. And when I have compared the sum of these two sides with the third side, which is S1, it is 5. So here again I have got the sum of two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. Then I have sum up side 3 and side 1. First S1 S2, then S2 S2, then S3 S1. Sum of S3 S1 I have got 11, and when I have compared the sum of these two sides with the third side, which is S2, again I have found the sum of the two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. So length of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side, not less than the third side. So you can prove this again by taking one more triangle. Thank you and have a nice day. Your today's homework is to complete exercise 5.1 in your notebooks.